Never fails. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
We first like to begin the camp lesson off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh, to
Bahashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Ba'ashem,
Makasadah.
HaKadosh.
Double honors unto the apostles, the elder apostles, and the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who taught us his truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Salaki. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 100% truth out there on the highways and the byways, the Akim, as well as the few sisters out there listening and learning the Aqua. To you also, I say Shalom. It is your brother, Kharatazar Gabor,
Alongside with the brother Shaquat.
back with another camp lesson through the spirit, man. We're coming upon a time, man, very soon. Brothers, we ain't going to be doing these lessons together online. We'll be in person, Lord willing. But the title, or not the title, but the kind of the subject of the lesson, the brother and I were talking about this before camp, and then also just some things that was going on last night. We were in a Discord on the game. Then also something that happened to me earlier today as well. The lesson: a wicked and a wicked and adulterous generation, with a subtitle: Adultery and the desire of another man's woman will get you destroyed. Right? You know, and it's been on the spirit of brothers, you know, to talk about these wicked women and things of that nature, these wicked Jake women, how they operate and stuff like that. And the fact that they're completely and utterly through and are going to be destroyed by the Lord. This is kind of just looking upon, you know, the men, the wicked men uh, that are out there desiring other men's women and stuff like that, right? You know, just not really realizing that the Lord is ultimately going to destroy them for the wicked doings that they do and the iniquity that they push forth, man. So the first example that I'm gonna talk about today happened late last night. I was on the game with a couple worldly guys. Uh, One dude is a chocolate covered Edomite. Another one just a regular Jake nigga, wicked ass nigga. But nonetheless, the Jake dude, for some reason, he always heckles this brother whenever he comes into the chat and stuff like that, and is always uh, kind of riding him like a rodeo. Uh, just saying that without being too explicit, but nonetheless, though, you know, we were in the court talking about. Dude was pretty much talking about like what would happen, like what he would do if his woman cheated on him, right? You know, and he pretty much was saying like he would he would pretty much go and still be with his woman, but go and, you know, sleep with another woman or deal with another woman. Pretty much have a concubine, and then just do it like that. Pretty much cheat on her again, or cheat on her as a form of retaliation. You know, and a lot of people do that, and women sometimes in this generation, or a lot of times, when it comes to things like that, they think they could compete with a man and pretty much try and go out and deal with a whole bunch of men, not realizing that in doing that they're actually destroying themselves, you know, and destroying their worth and their value. You know, when women sleep with a whole bunch of men, it's not the same as when a man sleeps with a whole bunch of women. And a man sleeping with a woman, a man is pretty much conquering that woman and humbling her in a sense. It's like pretty much humbling a woman in that sense, man. Nonetheless, though, when a woman is getting tossed around by a whole bunch of men, she's pretty much diminishing her value because she's getting rid of her pureness. You know, her innocence is being taken away, and she's a harlot, right? But the dude was saying that, and then the Edomite guy pretty much was saying, oh, he couldn't do nothing like that. He would just, you know, leave his woman and never deal with her again, and then just go on about his business, and, you know, deal with another woman and whatnot. And the dude was saying he could never deal with another woman while he's with his girlfriend, which is there's nothing wrong with that. You know, not all brothers or people are built to have multiple wives, right? But pretty much goes to show you just an example of the nature of Esau Edom and why things are the way that they are in this kingdom nowadays. But he pretty much was saying he wouldn't want to do that, as a follower of Christ. As a follower of Christ, he wouldn't want to do something like that. And pretty much was saying that it was adultery, which is what kind of sparked my mind. As I was listening to that conversation, I kind of just chuckled and laughed to myself because, of course, we know that adultery, when it's concerning a man, is completely different when adultery concerning a woman, right? In the scriptures, it talks about if a woman has a man already, or she's betrothed, meaning engaged with a man, and she goes and sleeps with another man, that's considered adultery, and both the woman and that man who committed adultery ought to be put to death, right? On the contrary, right, a man who sleeps with a woman who already has or who already has a man, right, or is betrothed, if that man goes and sleeps with a woman, then he shall be put to death, right? So it's really, if you look at it in a sense, it's a doing of a woman. If she has a man and she goes out and sleeps with another man or does with another man, in turn she'll get herself and that man deleted. But it never says anything about a man having more than one wife, as long as she's a virgin, a young woman, who's not already taken or called for by another man, right? There's nothing wrong with that. People like to look down on the fact that you have men who are righteous in the Bible, or you know, who had multiple women, right? Examples being, Abraham, Jacob, right? King David, King Solomon, just to name a few. And there's a laundry list more of people, even from then. Like, even Esau had more than one wife. But there's nothing wrong with doing that. And very soon, as the brothers always mention, Isaiah 4:1 is going to come to pass on this side, where it comes a point in time where brothers such as myself and this brother on this line, Lord willing, we get that number, we are going to be able to choose what women we have, right? The Lord, whatever or however many women the Lord appoints us to have in that day. It never was, or the ideal of even that coming to pass. Isaiah 4:1 was never intended to be any type of for any type of lustful uses, or any type of lustful desires, right? In this generation that we're in right now, it's seen or looked at or looked upon as being that way. And as the brother says, the only reason why women don't like Isaiah 4:1 is because they think about it in a way like that, because they can't have multiple men. But it never was meant for you to just be messing around with a whole bunch of women, right? At the end of the day, a woman was created to be a helpmate for the man. So if in any case, you'll be given many different women that are able to do different tasks and help you out, right? That's really what the goal or the purpose for it was. You have women who may excel in certain different skills or tasks that help you out, along with being fruitful and multiplying, right? Because at the end of the day, if you have an island with 10 women and one man versus an island with 10 men and one woman, which one you think gonna be repopulated quicker? The island with 10 women and one man, or the island with one woman and 10 men, right? So this is
Island,
thought.
island with
So
10
what?
men, the island with 10 men and one woman won't repopulate at all. The woman gonna eventually die. That's too many. She gonna get raped to death. She gonna die.
Yeah.
That ain't even gonna work.
So even with the brother saying that, right? Men were, whether you want to accept it or not, we really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest, right? Because the Bible talks about things like this, right? Even the way that the Lord made us on a biological level, men bring forth millions of sperm per day, right? Millions of sperm. Women can only bring an egg to term once every 9 months, and they even have a cutoff date to where they can even produce eggs.
Also,
Men continue to produce sperm to the day they die.
And if you don't mind me backing you,
Go ahead.
women can't even have. They're not even supposed to have sex every day. Men can have sex every day, multiple times a day. Women aren't even to have multiple times a day, and definitely not even every day because it will throw the pH balance off. You got to pop. For example, you got a wife right now. Say you only got one woman right now, and you popping her. You shouldn't pop her no more than 3 to 4 times a week. 4 is pushing it. Being honest, you really supposed to pop her like on a Monday. Say you pop her on a Monday. You really ain't supposed to pop her again to like a Thursday or something. That's how it's supposed to go. You throw her pH balance off. And in the real world, if we had all our women, you really wouldn't even be popping your one woman that often. You'll be going around to different women. You probably in the kingdom, you probably pop your woman and probably won't pop her again for months. Is she gonna be satisfied after that? Because in the kingdom, we're gonna get that glory back. Goddamn. We're gonna get that rod back. Goddamn. They're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to back you with that.
Yeah, like people look at King Solomon and think, oh man, King Solomon was fucking 1,000 women a year, 1,000 women in a week. Like, bro,
He wasn't even
you
hitting
act
all that.
like this man was not a king, like he didn't have tasks, like all he was doing was just fucking with his women all day, and he had nothing else to do. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, so thinking about that conversation last night, I was just thinking about like when that dude said that. I told y'all, man, it's I have very few, if not any more times that I'm gonna go back and forth with a Christian when it concerns the truth. Nor do I really desire to tell them the truth, because it's like talking to a brick wall. But I just, he said that, I just laughed to myself, was laughing in my head. But that was the point of me connecting adultery, right? When he said that, and then what happened to me today, right? I was hanging out with my friends down here. And they pretty much, I told them I had something to do around 2 or 3 o'clock. But if they want to hang out with me, I could do it before then. And of course, I do my camp around this time, so I didn't tell them that, but I just told them I had business to handle. And Sundays are not good for me. I clear my schedule so I can do my camp and stuff like that. And the dude pretty much asked me, he's like, "Oh, you must have a girl or something like that. You must have a girlfriend now." I was like, "Nah, I don't have no girlfriend." I said, "But I might hang out with, I might hang out with one of my friend girls later on tonight, But I do have business I have to handle around this time." It's like, "Oh, okay." So as we're leaving my homie's crib, nigga asking me. Now, I'm the type of person just learning from life experiences, not really to tell people what women you deal with, especially niggas. Don't tell nobody who you deal with, because I done had that shit backfire before. Unfortunately, me being innocent. Nonetheless, though, I told the dude, I said, he was like, "So who is it, bro? Can I see her?" And I was like, "No." Like move around. I hate when niggas do that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Because why do you want to know who I fuck with? Bro, I might fuck with her too. Niggas always get that type of excuse just because they want to see what your girl look like. Nonetheless, though, if you was fucking with her, I would know, or have some type of intuition or discernment, Lord willing. But he keeps on bugging me. Like, I'm like, "No, bro." He's like, "Nah, you good." He keeps on. He asked me again. He's like, "Come on, bro." Like, he's like, "Bro, let me just see what it look like. Let me see what she look like." You know what I'm saying? "What's her name?" I was like, "Nah, bro. Nah, you good." And then he gonna say something. "What you think, I'm gonna try and fuck her or something?" And I was like, "Yeah, you probably would." Knowing this nigga, he has a history of committing adultery. So why would I? If you have little morals to go and fuck another dude's wife, and it wasn't no accident, another dude's woman, what's to say that you wouldn't do it to me, right? I'm just exempt from it. Nah, I know that it don't work like that. So I just told the dude, nah. Like, he's like, "You think I would try and fuck her?" Yeah, you probably would. So you good. You don't need to know who I'm dealing with. That just leads me into my first point of the lesson, though, because I was telling the brother this after I had left. I was telling the brother this, and the brother literally called it right before I said that. Yep, he called it right before I said that. He said exactly what I was about to say. He read my mind. You got anything, bro? While I'm looking for this.
Shit, well, I mean, not too much, but I mean, Yahushua did tell us in the book of Matthew that we'd be in the last days in the midst of a sinful and adulterous generation.
I
All
got
right.
Matthew 16.
Yeah, man. And they're not gonna I'll get it for you actually. Let me
Come.
get the
And I haven't completely finished making my point yet, but I pretty much was telling the brother right before camp when I told him that story. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and read this and it'll make sense. Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, which the strange woman talks about, false doctrines, estranged women, pretty much. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burnt? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burnt? So he that goeth in to his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her, shall not be innocent, right? And in this context, when the scriptures talk about neighbors and stuff like that, it's not talking about the person who lives next to you. It's talking about a brother, right? Of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? So this brother right next to me on the screen, he be my neighbor, But in our generation, man, it even through rap music, right? If you just listen to rap, I remember listening to a song where the dude was bragging about fucking another dude's wife. Oh, I fucked your girl. You in jail now. I fucked your baby mama. Right? You're dead now. I'm fucking on your bitch. All of that stuff. Our people glamorize wickedness, right? They put it in a high place to where the more wickedness you do, the more respect you get. Right? The more evil and vile shit you do, the more respect you get amongst our people. Which is completely sick, and it just shows you that our people are revolted and going away from the Lord, right? Because if they read the book and they realize, oh damn, I probably shouldn't be doing this. The Lord gonna fuck me up for this. They don't consider that at all. They don't consider what the Lord will do to them. That's okay. Like I told the brother, because all right, I told this nigga before he even committed adultery one time. I said, don't do it. If she have a man, do not do it. He still went through with it. The second time, you didn't ask a girl if she had a man. It's not a fucking. It's not a damn mistake. After that, you don't make a mistake twice. You don't do it on accident, right? If anything, you would have learned from your mistake the first time, even though it wasn't a fucking mistake, because you put yourself in that situation to be tempted by the devil. The second time, it's not a mistake. Even the first time, it wasn't a mistake, right? So if men consider that, damn, if I do this, this is gonna be the outcome. The Lord's gonna destroy me, right? Because adultery was a sin punishable by death. If they considered that, maybe more men stop being adulterous in this generation and in this world that we live in. That's not a sin that's punishable by death. It's actually glorified and glamorized. It's actually encouraged for people to go and fuck on other people's girls. Right? Think it's so much more of them out there now, right? So if they consider in that day that if this happens to a man, which I forgot to add, me and the brother was asked this question as well last night, but if that happens to your woman, if you come in and you see your girl being fucked by another man, or being, taken through there, as they say, by another man, what's gonna be your reaction? A lot of men can't handle that. And in the certain scenario that we was talking about, you come in, dude is just doing your girl in. That's disrespectful. They doing it in your place. That's disrespectful. That girl has no respect for you. That dude definitely don't have no respect for you. He's taking your woman. They likely to be deleted, both of them. I don't know if I could handle a test like that. I'm gonna be honest. But going into this precept, verse 29. So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. Can you go into that? You got a precept where it talks about pretty much not putting yourself or being around another man's woman by yourself, so you're not tempted by the Lord, right? Verse 32. But who so committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul, right? Let's read it again. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. So when these guys think that they get cool points for hitting another man's woman, oh, I just fucked your bitch, nigga. Just like Young Dolph was doing, trolling Yo Gotti, and Yo Gotti did it to whoever else he was talking stuff to before him, right? You see what happened to Young Dolph? The Lord put him down, right? He was talking and rapping about it and bragging about it in his songs. The Lord put him down, right? Those guys who go around and parading and stuff like that, like it's a trophy, right? Wearing wickedness about them like a garment, Lord is going to destroy them. They're going to be met with the. They're going to have to meet face to face with the King of Terrors, man. Right? They think they're getting away with it now, as if no one sees them, as if the things that they do are not going to be brought to light. Bro, I was seeing this girl. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. That should be the first question you ask, right? Do you have a man? Do you have a man? Right? Are you messing with somebody? Anything else after that, if she says yes, is irrelevant. All right, have a nice day. You have a good one. He's already called for it. What's the point of even going through with it?
Which is, I have to say something. You know, I'm not going to say explicitly any names, but just because there's no reason for it. But it wasn't, the brother didn't do nothing bad. So we were, you know, a couple of us, me and the brothers downtown, you know, this past Friday. You know, women walking by, you know, you might chirp at them. You know what I'm saying? You know, he chirped at her a little bit. You know, how you doing, baby, and all that shit. And then she walked off, and then she ended up coming back to where all of us were standing at, and just waiting. And now we were near a food truck, so we thought maybe she just waited in the food truck. Bitch wasn't even waiting on no food. She was waiting for a good like 5-10 minutes too. She was waiting for the brother to pursue her after what he just chirped at her. So then we tell him, go do it. You know what I'm saying? Trolling and shit. So he did. He went and talked to her. Why this bitch got a husband? Because he was like, he went up, he was like, your husband, your man let you walk out the house like that? And then she was like, yeah. He said, so you married? Yeah. I'll have a good night.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes it may not be your first. Salaki, go ahead.
No, I was saying, but he stopped. He didn't pursue like another nigga would, because he was even saying, he said, what she wanted me to do was say, be like all them other niggas do. Well, I mean, why what they got to do with me? You know, some shit like that. No, we don't got.
That's what they be wanting you to say.
Yeah, adultery is where we draw the fucking line. Under no circumstances is we finna go, I don't give a fuck how a bitch look. Fucking bitch, your ass can be the bestest looking bitch in the fucking whole wide world. Your ass could look like Judith, bitch. Nigga, I ain't doing that shit. I don't give a fuck. No. under no circumstances. But but it was crazy because women are so wicked. You got a husband, but you probably was lying. But you got a husband. But even if a woman lie, you lie trying to play a game, see how I act. If you shouldn't lie, bitch. You lost
Yeah,
your
a girl did that to me before.
because they lie not because they don't want you. They lie because they want to see you pursue harder. No, bitch, you shouldn't have lied. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gone. I'm not these other niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I walked up to a girl and she did something to me like that. I got on, I said, "Hey, how you doing?" Mind you, I didn't have to say, "Oh, you beautiful," all this other stuff. I know you already know that shit. I already know niggas take that shit on a daily basis. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see if I could, you know what I'm saying, grab your number, stuff like that. You feel me? You talking about some she's like, hold on, let me help this customer out or something like that. Cause I was at Home Depot and I was waiting on her. She never came back. So I went and checked out, was about to leave. She came back, went back up to her. So I was like, yeah, let's go and finish our conversation, stuff like that. Boom, let me get your number. She's talking about some oh, I have a boyfriend. Mind you, the first time I talked to her, I asked her, do she have a man? She said no. Now I come over here, oh, I got a man. I just asked you, did you have a man? You said no. No, he right there. Oh yeah, this bitch playing. You play too much. I'm cool. Right. First you say you didn't have a man, then you say you did got a man. He right over there. Like the brother said, even if you joking, I'm cool. You just lied in my face. I don't even want to pursue you no more. But them women do. Like even when a woman do, you know what I'm saying, say she got a boyfriend, they just be standing there after you say, oh, okay, you have a good day. They'll stand there thinking that you're gonna ask them another question. Or be like, they want you to continue on. But no, I'm cool.
have any friends?
No.
It should be funny. It was funny, bro, because like you said, with your situation in that Home Depot and the brother situation and many other situations, even the women who be married doing that shit, y'all, why are you married and still seeking attention? Like, under what circumstances should you be out there in Orlando, downtown Orlando, at nighttime if you're a married woman? Type of shit. Like this shit blows my mind. How much of attention whores you women are. It blows my goddamn mind. But then you would turn around and say, "Oh, I respect myself." You know, I'm what's the word? When people
face.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
demure.
no, that too. But it's a concept to when somebody, you know, they feel good about themselves, or when people don't feel good about themselves. It's self something. Fuck.
Self-centered.
No.
Self-efficacy. Nah.
No. We need new bodies, bro. I'm sick of this shit. I can't pull this shit from my brain because my brain cells are gone. This shit is
So they feel good about themselves.
like you have it's like a word where it's like, damn it, man. You could say self-confidence too, but you could say that. That's not the word I'm looking for. So for a lack of better words, because it's the same word, self-confidence. You know, women that say they have self-confidence or things like that, but then they need the validation of everybody else. They need more validation. It doesn't make any sense. Or they gotta go outside with no clothing. They're literally but then if you look at them, you're a pervert. I guess I'm a pervert, bitch. I'm cool with that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or if you go up to talk to them, now you're weird. But now women are turning around and wondering why nobody's coming up and pursuing them no more. We're weird.
About it.
Yeah. Or y'all will do all that. Y'all will want a man to pursue you just so you can tell the nigga no. You ain't gonna get the chance to go. You can't tell me no. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't walking up to your ass. But you're gonna find niggas out here who you really can't tell no to. And you know what the fuck I mean. You know what I mean. It's gonna be a lot of Deuteronomy 22 going on very soon. A whole bunch of it. Because you women think shit is a game. What's the logic you got?
Yeah. Proverbs 6:32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and a dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Right? So that's what I'm saying, man. I told the brother, very soon, these niggas are gonna start wishing that they asked these women, do you have a boyfriend? Right? Do you have a man? Because y'all doing this and not understanding that there's gonna be consequences with it, right? The fact that adultery is the worst thing that could happen to a man, right? Knowing that a woman that they love and that's near and dear to their heart is going out and giving their goods to another man, just giving it up.
Even right. If it's just a concubine.
Exactly.
Even if it's just a concubine, I wouldn't even love that bitch, and I'm still gonna be pissed off about that shit because that's my property. It's no different than a nigga breaking in your shit and taking your PS5, nigga. It's your property. A nigga came and stole your shit. You're gonna be upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So these guys thinking, oh, it ain't gonna happen to me. Ain't nothing gonna happen. This shit gonna catch up to you, and you gonna wish your ass would have considered in that day. Didn't have a tickly throat before camp. I come out here, all of a sudden, I gotta keep on clearing my damn throat.
What happens?
So eventually, man, these people who don't consider it, don't want to, understand or worry about that man that they're over there defiling their woman with, right? The Lord is going to destroy them.
Yo, we know a nigga who in a relationship with a woman. He got a relationship with that bitch while she was with a nigga.
Oh yeah,
you're crazy.
She had posted a picture today on her Instagram with this nigga standing behind her in the gym, pussy print, just poking. Like, come on, bro. I ain't even want to say nothing, but it's like shit like that too. Like these niggas be out here having their women dressing all different kind of ways because they don't want to say shit. They don't have no backbones. Tell a bitch to put some clothes on. That shit be pissing me off too. Cause you just walking in spiritual adultery.
Yeah.
I got a comment.
Nigga be thinking it's
Hold on, bro. This is from the brother Hassad Yah 144. Yeah, how about Shimmy outside? The water. So like I can't see it. Oh, the water. Oh, I'm reading that wrong. Slaki. Yeah, about Shimmy outside. Thumb Yah Barak Thumb Akim.
Shalom, Shalom, bro. Long time no see, my brother. Nice hearing from you.
You said what?
No, I was saying to him, long time no see. It's good to hear from him.
Oh. Yeah, but these women out here too, like they're not gonna be dressing like that forever, man. You know, Isaiah 32:9 and 10 and 11 is very true, man. These women are gonna be putting on sackcloth. They're gonna be wishing they put some clothes on, because like the brother said, there are people out here who really will do that, and they're not gonna care in their day, especially when there's no police.
Niggas out this bitch waiting.
Yeah, they marking you, girl, you women.
They watching
y'all are targets.
They watching how y'all go home, what cars you drive, what you do on a daily basis. They're watching all your routinely, your daily routine, tracking you, and you don't even know. And you could look at us and say, no, we're tripping. This ain't a movie. You about to find out, bro. Movies are based off real life, you dumbass. Movies and shows are literally just skits that are based off real life. Don't niggas post skits all the time on social media about it's a skit, but it's about something that really happens to niggas. Niggas really be going through, like I just seen a skit today about a bitch having a work husband going in the bathroom getting dirty. And then she like, I'm telling my husband, he like, man, your man make that pasta today. I love when he make that pasta, blah, blah, blah. And then the husband come to work asking the same nigga, the quote unquote work husband, yo, where's so and so? And then she pop up, and then this nigga, looking at the husband like all in disgust. Bro, niggas, it's a skit though, but niggas really go through shit. Like, I'm just said that for an example, and it's funny that I use that because it's adultery. That's the topic. But I'm just giving that as an example of there's skits that are based on real life. Movies and TV shows, they're based on real life. So people be like, that's only in the movies. That's only in this. No, the shit is real. It's based upon real life. That's it.
That be these women fantasies, man. Like I was watching our elder brother Arad Gabar, his lesson probably like last week. This woman was talking about how she fantasizes about being with hundreds of men. And that's disgusting.
Raped.
Yeah.
That's about getting raped too. I don't care who. Like, I ain't saying
make pornography about that.
Yeah, I ain't saying a woman fantasize about like getting raped by a random nigga they don't know or nothing, but like they fantasize about getting raped. Like if you got a woman, if you got a wife, never mind. I'm not gonna promote that on camera. I'm not gonna promote that on camera.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and get this next precept.
Let's use wisdom.
2nd Ezra 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in our mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right. So for the brother, he came in the chat last night. As soon as the nigga joined, but man, fuck you, nigga, you a Hebrew Israelite, all this other shit. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Here's my point. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. I don't got no morals, nigga. I don't care about none of that shit. Okay. Okay. Shit, you don't gotta prove it to me. I know you a damn demon. But those people who don't fear the Lord, he got something coming for you. You gotta realize, man, the Lord has run out of very soon for the 2/3. The Lord is gonna run out of patience. He's just gonna say, "Fuck it, just kill all these niggas." It's just gonna be a second cleansing of the earth, like in the day of Noah.
You remind me backing you.
Come on, go ahead.
My niggas like that, because that nigga, it's funny, bitch ass nigga. You know that bitch ass nigga. Every time I get in that chat, this nigga got something to say to me, uncalled for, unprovoked. I don't say a word to this nigga. And then I tell the nigga all the time. I told him a while back. I said, "You saying all this, but what are you gonna do when all hell breaks loose? What you gonna do when shit the fan? When the internet go out? When the power's out? The power grid EMP attack? What you gonna do? I'm gonna have food stored up. I got all these guns. Okay, you're not prepared, you know. But all right, other niggas gonna have that too. But all right." Then I told the nigga last night when he was trying to do all that extra shit. I said, "Nigga, the shit funny until your stomach touching your back." Everybody thinks shit is a game until they're really going through these tribulations. As the elder apostle Gabar always say, what you call it? I forgot. What something doesn't teach or something, when blah 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 won't teach, adversity will. Basically, adversity will teach you. You don't want to learn now. Adversity gonna teach your ass something, and you better. Jake is about to go through a lot of adversity. All right. So I have right here the book of Luke 6, the back of the brother was turning this last night. All right. I said I got the book of Luke chapter 6 here, just the back what you were saying concerning that bitch ass nigga, because he a bitch ass nigga. It says the beatitudes, all right, which that beatitude means supreme blessedness, because the elect, Lord willing, we're of that number, we're of the hopeful elect currently, until further notice. All right, but we are of this blessedness if we be of that number. All right, and to be blessed, the true blessed goes into many things. It goes into being favored by the Lord, but when you go into to deeper into the etymology of that word blessed, it means to be basically to be bowed down to. All right, to be
Bow
bowed
down to
down
you.
to. Yeah. So in verse 20, it says, and he lifted up his eyes. God damn it. Hold on, Salaki. Okay, there it go. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, this is Yahweh Shai's words from here on out. Blessed be the poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. We're the poor. This nigga, the nigga in the chat, who we talking about? All I care about is money, hoes, and yada, yada, yada. Nigga, you're through.
All I care about is gun, monies, and hoes. Nigga, that shit was hilarious.
Through, man. The nigga
It just shows you the mind of Jake.
Through, man. So
even when I was with my worldly friends a second ago, Salaki.
No, you
Who
good.
y'all think gonna come out the east and who y'all think gonna come out the west? All they care about, man, basketball.
Yeah. Through, man. Through. Hey, we poor though. We poor, man. And it's all good. Listen, man. Even though we're the poorest people on the planet, now you got some brothers who got some money, but you still poor because your ass mentally fucked, right? So, listen, man. We poor, but the poorest ones, we're the richest in the heavens, man. So y'all could cash out all your money now, but when it comes to actually needing that real money, when all hell break loose, you're not going to be able to cash your heavenly money because it's going to be empty. Matter of fact, you're going to be in the negatives.
The spiritual piggy bank is not full.
Yeah. It says, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. So we weeping now. We're in the house of mourning, but pretty soon we're going to laugh at you niggas. That's pursuant to also Job 5, Proverbs 1. We're weeping, but we're going to laugh later. Isaiah 65. We're weeping, but we're going to laugh later. It says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you. Niggas like that hate us, man. They hate us for no reason. Well, it's for a reason, but they don't really hate us. Because as Yahweh Shai said, if ye are hated, they really hate me, roughly paraphrasing. So you don't really hate us, you hate Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It says, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake, rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. And in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. And so we know we're doing something right. Honestly, this nigga does this. I just simply tell the brother each time, I say, Jake, get on this bitch to dark themselves for no reason. That's exactly what I say every time he do it. I said it to him last night. I'm laughing. Because I must be doing something right. Because nigga, we don't see Christians and automatically be like, nigga, you a Christian ass nigga. You a Christian ass nigga. We don't give a fuck. Play your lot. It's better you than me. But every time you Hebrew Israelite, I said, nigga, you mocking your heritage, dumbass nigga. Nigga, how you mocking your heritage, thinking you doing something? I said, nigga, you an Israelite too, stupid. Yeah, nigga, mocking your heritage. Nigga retarded, man. But he cool with being a nigga though. I'm black. I'm blickety black. Nigga like being black. Has he ever even looked in the definition of the word black? You okay with being black though? Blickety black, blah 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 black. I'm black. It don't make no goddamn sense. Now it says
money. They're like pieces of paper that don't have no type of value.
Yep. Verse 24 says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. And when it says rich, that don't just mean you got to have a bunch of money, but all your lustful desires, your fleshly desires are fulfilled. I got hoes. That's how the nigga talking. I got hoes. I got guns. I got money.
He's straight. He don't need nothing else.
Huh?
He's straight. He don't need nothing else.
None. He's full. Nigga, I'm malnourished. This brother is malnourished. Other brothers, we're malnourished. We need some food. Now, I'm not talking about in the spirit we're malnourished, but I'm talking about fleshly. Man, we malnourished. Man, we ready to get the fuck gone. We sick of this kingdom, man. We're dead. We're dead to this world. And this world is dead to us. But niggas like that, they're full. They don't need nothing else. They got their consolation, meaning the consolation goes back into prize. They got their prize, man. We ain't got ours. So he's good. You're right. You got your guns, you got your hoes, and you got your money. Nigga, you don't need shit else. So when your stomach touching your back, don't call to the Lord, man. And don't look for us. When your stomach touching your fucking back, man. It says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, always making mockery, for ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. And like the brother was saying earlier, wickedness is praised in this bitch. The more wickedness you do, the more praised you are.
I think I might got that precept.
Hey, the shit is crazy, man. But the nigga laughing now, but pretty soon he's gonna weep and mourn. And even then, the nigga tried to draw back on what he said last night. Oh, man, yo, Frank, you know I'm just playing, right? I'm just joking. Nah, nigga, I ain't fucking. Don't say that shit to me, bitch ass nigga. Stand on that shit.
People always joking and playing. I don't joke like that, motherfucker.
Yeah, niggas think we playing. Niggas get on here and joke at us all the time and be thinking we joking. Even if we laughing, nigga, we not playing. Because really the laughter is to hold back anger. Because we really want to get carnal with you bitch ass niggas, man.
But we can't.
Yeah, I'll be wanting to get carnal with all you niggas. All you fuck niggas. I'll be wanting to get carnal with you niggas, man. But like
niggas think you ain't with the shits just because you quiet or you don't say much.
Yeah, man. I'll be wanting to get real carnal with you hoe ass niggas, man. I'm talking about an unfair fight carnal. I want to just do you the worst way, nigga.
Let me get this for you. Yeah. John 12 and 43, 41. These things said Esaias when he saw his glory and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. Y'all desire the praise of men, right? Like men are gonna be able to give. Goddamn, it's like men are gonna be able to give you. So like it's distractions going on. Like men are gonna be able to give you a crown, or men are gonna be able to give you salvation, right? Y'all desire the praise of men, the validation of men. See us, we don't give a fuck about that shit. We don't care how people look at us or judge us in this world, right? Are we doing what is deemed as right in the Lord's eyes? Oh, you got it, bro. How to get this next question?
Yeah. So, yeah, niggas like you are gonna die at the end of the day. Now, back to the point of the lesson with the whole adultery, stuff. I want to back, precepts that the brother had me getting earlier. So I got two precepts. I got the one the brother called for earlier, and I got one to back it. So this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 9 and verse 9. All right, and when you start from verse 1 all the way up into 9, it's basically telling you how to conduct yourselves. It's giving you advice about women, ultimately. And there's various parts throughout the scriptures that gives you advice about women and what to do with them and what not to do with them. Right, so here's Ecclesiasticus chapter 9 and verse 9. Sit not at all, meaning, nigga, under no circumstances, under no circumstances. Niggas always love to say, she came on to me, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. No circumstances, man. Be a man.
The woman is the weaker vessel. She's supposed to go off.
Right. Shit. Sit not at all. And speaking of what the brother just said, the woman, the weaker vessel, she's meant to go off. When you read 1 Timothy 2, I didn't see nowhere where it said Adam was deceived. It said the woman was deceived in a transgression. And then you have a lot of women out here to this day saying, well, I don't like how Adam wasn't punished. Bitches, you crazy? Look at us right now. This shows you Adam got punished.
Man lost their glory.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck you talking about? We got punished worse. Matter of fact, the man who literally was Adam, look at how he died in his last life as Yahushua, which he's alive now because of the resurrection. But look at the crucifixion. That was Adam, nigga. Who the fuck single-handedly went through a death like that? And we all deserve worse deaths. We all deserve a worse death than what Yahushua got. I can't stand bitches. Adam wasn't punished. What do you mean? The fact that you saying that shit shows you we got punished worse. Fuck you mean?
We're in a matriarch. Everything is designed to cater to y'all. What are you talking about?
What the fuck is we talking about, man? So, get back to it. Ecclesiastes 9:9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms. So you can't sit with her. You should not be in a room alone with her. And you damn sure shouldn't be hugging her, touching her, or hugged up with the bitch. You damn sure shouldn't be hugged up with the bitch. All right? It says, and spend not thy money with her at the wine. So don't take her out to eat. You ain't supposed to go on no date with her. You're not supposed to hang out. You're not supposed to go get a drink with her. You're not supposed to buy her a drink. Nigga, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty, what's the word?
Self-explanatory.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Straightforward.
It's plain as possible. How much plainer upon tables can you make this?
I have an example of this.
Right. Go ahead, say it.
My roommate from sophomore year, he would always have his girl over, and sometimes she would like stay in our room and stuff like that. And it's just like the room was divided though. Like I couldn't see her on the other side, but she'll sometimes be in the rooms taking a nap. But this nigga wouldn't be there. I don't even feel comfortable, being in my own room like that. So I would just leave and go do something else. And I remember like last year, because that was like 2 years ago. I remember last year, mind you, this girl never gave me no hug or nothing like that. Hey, try to give me a hug and shit. I was like, whoa. Gave her a handshake. Like, you gotta watch out for shit like that, man. Real talk.
Friendly ass hoes. Yeah. I've had a situation like that too. A married woman went to give me a hug. Multiple of them. It don't make no goddamn sense. And this shit is normal. It's normified. What's the word? Normalized. It's normalized in this kingdom, man. That women being friendly. Bitch, I ain't even supposed to know you exist. I'm only supposed to know you by the fact that a man said something about you. I should never even see your ass. All this shit wicked. Women in the workforce. All women in the workforce does is breed adultery. Bitch, you don't know what your woman doing at work. Nigga, I hate a nigga always. My woman would never. Nigga, your woman could, nigga. She can. Nigga, last time I checked, King Solomon said he found none righteous, my nigga. Well, fuck, what type of show that bitch is putting on? You know what the fuck she doing at work? What the fuck you mean, man?
Yeah.
But anyway, let's start from the top. Ecclesiastes 9:9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so thorough thy desire thou fall into destruction. All right, because when you commit adultery, you're ultimately destroying yourself. You're destroying your reputation. And nigga, you ultimately just destroyed you, because nigga, you finna get destroyed for that shit. You gonna get destroyed. It's destruction on all levels. You destroyed your rep, all that shit. You're just gonna you destroyed. You're done. All right. If you're not supposed to do these things, be around another man's wife like that, because you can fall into temptation. I don't care what type of man you think you are. You can fall into temptation. Huh?
She came on to me, bro. I couldn't resist. That's why you're not supposed to put yourself in situations like that. Yep. Trying yourself when you don't even have to.
You ain't even got to.
Yourself.
Like that shit be completely avoidable. Completely. Because I don't care what type of man you are. Oh man, I could be in a room with a married woman and yada yada yada. Listen, bro. You ain't supposed to even none of that shit. And what pissed me off, because I was training jujitsu for a little moment. Why the fuck this nigga in here and he got his wife at jujitsu rolling with us men? Nigga, I felt so fucking uncomfortable, bro.
Edomite.
He looked like a Edomite. He looked like a small hat because he got a big nose, but he looked like he mixed with Latin tribe. So he could be an Israelite. And the bitch is definitely from the Northern Kingdom. I'm like, bro, this nigga sitting there watching me roll with the bitch. I said, nigga, this shit ain't right. Nigga, I haven't been back since, to be honest. that was my last class. Nigga, that shit wasn't right. Nigga, why is she here? And why, even if she here, why is she allowed to roll with? Why are you allowing that? Like, this shit blew my mind. The shit that should not be normalized is completely normalized in this society. This is literally Sodom and Gomorrah, like times infinite. That's why the Lord got to destroy this bitch. That's why this shit gonna be destroyed worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why this shit is likened unto Sodom and Gomorrah. I have Revelation 11 and 8, Jeremiah the 50th chapter, starting at verse 41. This place is done. All right. So, but anyway, you're not supposed to put yourselves in these certain situations because you could fall into temptation. I don't care what type of man you think you are. Even if King David fell into the temptation, nigga, you're through. He fell into the temptation just by seeing the bitch from another window. So if he fell into the temptation just by seeing her from a whole nother window in a separate pallet, in a separate house, you are grits if you in the same room. You are grits, nigga. So I don't care what type of nigga you think you. And King David heart was perfect after the Lord. Perfect for the Lord. And he still failed. He sent her husband to the front lines to die. I don't give a fuck what type of nigga you think you. King David couldn't do it, nigga. I know I can't do it, so I ain't gonna I ain't putting myself in this situation. I'm not gonna do it. And we so deprived as men in this kingdom that nigga, if you in that situation, nigga, you gonna go. You gonna go. That's how deprived we is. So nigga, don't do it. Don't put yourself in this. The Lord is literally telling you in this verse, don't even put yourself in a situation, or you will fall into temptation. You will. It didn't say maybe you fall into temptation. It said lest thine heart incline. Meaning, nigga, you will. If you don't do this, nigga, you're gonna fall into the temptation. Even just by looking upon a woman, it can fucking fuck you up. And that's what I have the precept to back that here. Out of the book of Susanna. All right. This is Susanna, chapter 1. And I'll start at 1, the point being around 8. It says, there dwelt a man in Babylon called Josim. I forgot, I don't really know how to pronounce his name. Or Joachim. Let's just do it that way. And he took a wife whose name was Susanna, the daughter of Chelcias, a very fair woman, and one who feared the Lord. So she was a righteous woman. Her parents also were righteous and taught their daughter according to the law of Moses. Now Joachim was a great rich man and had a fair garden joining unto his house, and to him resorted to the Jews, because he was more honorable than all others. It says, let's see. I'm going to jump down. So let's jump down to verse 7. It says, now when the people departed away at noon, Susanna went into her husband's garden to walk. And the two elders, you always had elders around that time. The two elders saw her going in every day and walking. Elders, by the way, going in and walking, so that their lust was inflamed toward her. This is by just seeing her walking in the garden. She's not booty butt naked. You know, that she was completely covered up. This is just by seeing a woman, even though she was completely covered up in the garden walking, minding her own goddamn business. A nigga, they was ready to fuck that bitch. Well, I don't want to call her a bitch. She was a good woman, but they was ready to fuck her. Just off looking at her, man. When you keep going, it says, and they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes that they might not look into heaven, nor remember just judgments. So it clouded their minds. They didn't understand. They just all of a sudden it's like they ain't think righteous. It was like
Yeah. All that blood went from here down to
here.
there.
Yeah, that's what the scripture
That shit
basically
real.
said. And it says, albeit they both were wounded with her love, yet durst not one shew another his grief. For they were ashamed to declare their lust that they desired to have to do it with her. Yet they did. So they understood, niggas was consciously doing this shit. Cause watch this. It says, yet they watched diligently from day to day to see her. Nigga, you got the temptation, nigga. You should be doing this now. You know what I'm saying? And it went on to say, the one said to the other, let us now go home, for it is dinner time. And then it says, so when they were going out, they parted. Let me see. Let me go to the point. Where's the point at? One moment. No, it's about to get to the point, Salaki. I ain't got to jump nowhere. It's about to hit it. This is what temptation does to you. It make you do wicked shit. So when they were going out, they parted the one from the other, and turning back again, they came to the same place. And after that, they had asked one another the cause. They acknowledged their lust, then appointed they a time both together when they might find her alone. And it fell out as they watched her. She went in as before. So this goes back to me telling you earlier, you women earlier, niggas be watching y'all daily routine. Watching your daily routine ready to attack your ass. This is right here in the Bible, by the way. Wicked niggas. Because these some wicked niggas. They quote unquote elders, but these some wicked niggas. It says, with two, she went in as before with two maids only, and she was desirous to wash herself in the garden, for it was hot, and there was nobody there save the two elders that hid themselves and washed her. And then she said to her maids, bring me a full and washing bowl. So she basically sent her maids out, right? Sent her away. So now she was completely alone. All right. Now the elders hid themselves, so when the two maids left out, they didn't see the elders. Right. So this is what the elders went on to do. Verse 19. Now when the maids were on the foot, the two elders rose up and ran unto her, saying, behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with thee. Therefore consent unto us and lie not with us. Now, I'm not going to read no more, but basically, she told them niggas no. She did her part. Them niggas was going to rape her anyway. They was like, they gave her an ultimatum. They was like, either, bitch, you going to sleep with us, or we going to tell her, we going to accuse you. We going to accuse you. Now, eventually, she said no. She stood on that shit. They went on to accuse her. They didn't rape her anyway, the Wadi Al-Bashir al-Shad, but they went on to try to accuse her to make it seem like she was seducing them. Long story short, them niggas, they got a one-way trip back to the realm. They were found out, but it just show you what temptation can do to you. It can pervert your mind to do things you never thought you would, which is why it's so important to really take this thing serious, because we have the biggest temptation known in history coming up. Yahweh Shai's temptation, which is taking the mark of the beast or not. If you are not rooted in the Lord, you're fucked. You're fucked. So if you go fall to temptation of committing adultery, nigga, you are taking that chip, nigga. You're going to take the RFID chip. Any nigga that has willfully committed adultery, you're fully conscious of that shit. And I'm talking about like you shouldn't be committing no adultery. Your ass is taking that chip. You taking the chip and you're gonna get put down. That's just going into that adultery part.
Well, with that, man, I pray that the lesson was, Lord willing, edifying to those out there listening and watching, man, just know adulterous men, like the brother said, gonna get deleted for sure. You know, adultery is the reason why we're in the place we're in right now. So, the Lord definitely doesn't take that lightly.
Well, I got the back you.
Uh,
It's Mark 8:38. It says, "Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father and with the holy angels." So this is a sinful and adulterous generation, and a lot of people are wicked, and that by that they are ashamed of the Lord. Well, when that day comes, he's going to also be ashamed, and you're going to be, as the brother was basically saying, in so many words, nigga, you can be fucked. You're gonna get destroyed. Yeah.
okay. All right, man. So, like the brother said, man. Hey, just know the Lord is gonna start dropping people off like flies. I know we say that a lot, but it's coming, man. You wicked men and wicked women for sure. Y'all gonna have y'all slice of cake and eat it too.
A
So
lot of people I know in my personal life are just dying. Like niggas
so
that
what?
I said a lot of niggas that I've just known in my personal life are dying out of nowhere. I'm like, this nigga dead?
Yeah,
Out of nowhere. Like a nigga from my football team, my senior year of high school, nigga same age as us. The nigga got shot up back in St. Louis. I said, damn nigga. Another nigga dead. Another nigga dead. Another nigga dead. I said, damn, damn nigga. Just seen your whole ass the other week.
yep. Lord is leading people, man. Yeah, Lord's not playing, man. He's about to visit the Lord is visiting the earth with which He made. He's coming with fierce judgment. So I pray that the lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. I'm gonna close it off there by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double blessing and honor to the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone once again who taught us this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh by Hashem Shai. And until next time, we say Shalom Israel, Shalom. And as always, we're one day closer to the kingdom, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom Israel, Shalom.
Shalom.